You are tuned to Kennett Zenith Cablevision. Thank you for watching. It's time for talk. Each evening at this time, Monday through Friday, Rosemary interviews local personalities and others who bring items of interest to this community. Time for Talk is a community betterment service designed to cooperate with our local community betterment program. And now, it's time for talk.
Well, do you recognize where you are? Of course. You're at the American Legion building, and you can tell by the gentlemen all in there with camouflage and toboggans and gloves that they're farmers. They're here for the farm auction, and we're going to walk around inside and see what all we can see. But when we came in this front door, I got all excited thinking, oh, we're going to get some good pictures of some antiques, farm and antique auction. And I stopped here and I thought, oh, a copper tea kettle and sad irons. And then you look at the title and it says South Frisco Street, Chaffee, Jackson, Friedheim, I don't even know where Friedheim is, Bell City. So it's not really, this antique part is not really here, but everything else is here. And we're going to walk around and show you. There's donuts and coffee for you. And he said, now I know we're going to run out of donuts. I said, how many did you order? And he said, 50 dozen, but they're going to run out. So that means you can have 2 or 3. And inside the door, it is a buzz of activity. Now, let me tell you, it's 24 degrees outside, and you'd really have to want to be buying something to walk out there and look around. So everybody's really in here for coffee and donuts. But we're going to walk around and look at some of the exhibits and see what's here. And the first thing we're stopping at is MFA oil. Oh, we'll put it, yeah, I gotta have that. My land. So this, you see, you can come out here to this farm show and got Snickers too. Oh yeah, you don't want to miss Snickers. All right. Now I look around and I know what these things are. Yes. But what is that right there? What's that big thing? What are these? Tell me about this.
This is diesel exhaust fluid. And all the new Tier 4 engines now.
Diesel
exhaust fluid.
And that's important?
That's very important. That way, when you see these big trucks going down the road, you don't see that black smoke coming out of their exhaust anymore.
Oh, so it's going in here?
It works as a catalytic converter underneath the truck, and it keeps all the particulate matter from entering our atmosphere.
And then what do you do with it?
Then, as the filter fills up,
yeah.
Once it reaches, the computer says it's filled up. It then squirts a little diesel fuel in there and ignites up to about, well over 2,000 degrees and burns all that particulate matter up so it doesn't ever enter the atmosphere. All right? And as the engine puts a strain, that's when it tends to not burn all the fuel properly, and that goes through the catalytic converter underneath there. And again, this gently sprays on it all the time to keep it clumped up in that filter. And then once that filter gets full, the computer says, I'm full, and then squirts a little diesel fuel in there and ignites it and burns it up.
Now, how long has this been on the market?
It's been on the market now for about 3-4 years.
Okay, I'm that far behind. I didn't know anything.
But as of 2014, all new diesel engines will have that. Will have this particular piece of equipment on it. That truck probably holds 8 gallons.
Oh, okay.
All right. And this is a bulk oil tank.
Okay.
So again. We have several farmers in the area that use bulk oil.
Good. Thank you for talking with us.
By.
Yep.
Let me tell you, I flagged somebody down in the neatest little gadget you've ever seen. Let's find out who they are. Tell me who I'm talking to.
Sean Macklin.
From where?
Crothersville, Missouri.
And
Josh Macklin.
From Crothersville? All right. Now, what do you call this thing?
Well, it's a golf cart.
It's just a golf cart.
Yes,
but
ma'am.
you've been able to order something to.
Well, I mean, it's just got the shields on it, or the
Okay.
the windows.
All right.
Windows.
And what are you
stay
in?
warm.
Yeah, I know. What are you interested in buying here?
I don't know.
Well, have you looked at anything you might bid on?
Well, there's a few pieces out here.
Well, tell me one of them.
Irrigation.
Irrigation equipment.
Mhm.
That's the big thing. And
Well, that's what I'm interested in.
And what kind of farmer are you? I don't mean poor or good, but I mean soybean.
Well, we for corn, soybeans, rice, wheat.
How many acres?
4,500.
4,500. Well, that'd be hard to do with a mule. I'm glad you've got a golf cart to run around in.
Oh yeah, keep warm today so you don't get
Well,
sick.
all right. I'd like to know what you're going to buy. He's got camouflage boots, and I mean, he's dressed for the part. Thank you all.
Uh-huh.
Now, we've stepped inside, just inside the back door out of the wind, and there's something here on this table that looks like it's a litter box, but I doubt that it is. But see, it's got this right here. We're going to make a gentleman talk to us in just a minute, and we'll find out what this is. Can we get you to talk to us a minute? And what are you going to buy today?
Well, I didn't have to buy any coffee. It was free, so I'm good for the day, I guess.
And what's your name?
Terry Smith,
From where?
Paragould, Arkansas.
Paragould.
Yes.
And what are you interested in buying?
Well,
besides the coffee?
Probably nothing today. It's too cold.
It's too cold?
Just looking.
You ain't even going out and go around
Yeah, I've
and
been
all?
out there and back, but can't stay long.
Oh, okay. And what are you selling? What's in that litter box?
That's ag line.
Ag lime.
Ag line.
Okay, so it's not really a litter box.
No, it's not a litter box. No.
Okay. And tell me what good ag lime is.
Well, we just you put it to fix your pH. To bring your pH up.
Okay.
You got
All right.
low pH, your nutrients are locked up in the soil, you put ag lime out and it'll bring your pH back up and let your nutrients be uptaken into the plant.
Is a pH anything like a cholesterol level?
I guess you could look at it that way.
Okay. All right. All right. I don't believe I need any ag lime. though.
All
Okay.
right,
to go
yeah.
with.
No, all right.
Now, the most important booth here is the coffee and donuts booth. You see that right here? And he said there'd be 50 dozen gone. And they're right. Look at the guys that working the coffee pot right now. What's he going to buy? What are you interested in buying here?
Farm radios.
A what?
Farm
A
radio.
farm radio. Now, in a farm radio, what do they do? Just talk kind of hickey and whatever?
Yeah, they're like a high dollar CB.
Oh, a high dollar CB. And what do you plan to do? Who are you going to call home and ask her when dinner's ready or anything?
We'll talk to all the other people driving tractors. Instead of picking up the cell phone every 5 seconds.
Well, now that's what I want to know. How does this differ from a cell phone?
It's just right there handy. You just pick up the mic and you ain't got to fumble with your phone while you're driving and all that.
Oh, okay. Listen to this. Listen.
Instant communication.
Instant communication. All right, and that's the little gadget right back there? Oh, okay. All right. All right. So you see, if you're in the market for a farm radio, you come out here and hurry. You sure am? What's your name?
Lewis Ware.
Lewis Ware, and where do you live?
I live in Whitewater, Missouri.
Whitewater?
Yeah.
Where is Whitewater?
You know where Advance is?
Yeah, I know where at
I live about 10 miles from there.
Okay, and it's called Whitewater. Why? Are
Well,
you
that's
on
the
a
name of
river?
the town. That's the name of the town.
Well-
Yeah, it's on the Whitewater River.
Oh, I know. Okay. See what I'm learning? There's even a Whitewater River. Now, what do you raise up there?
Beans mostly, corn and beans and wheat.
And have you ever come down to this?
Yeah,
auction
we've been down here about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. And what are you looking for anything to buy here?
Not necessarily
You just came for coffee and donuts?
bargains.
Oh, bargains.
Right.
What would you buy if it was a bargain?
Or maybe a spray rig.
Spray rig. Okay. For soybeans,
Well, yeah, for the crop, beans and corn.
corn, just for spraying everything.
Right, right.
Now, I want to know, you've bought your, did you get this, did Santa Claus bring you this outfit? Okay, all right, and boy, I mean, this is neat. It feels soft. Huh?
That nothing gets in and nothing gets out.
Okay.
They're insulated inside and out.
Okay, all right. So he'd make a good salesman, wouldn't he? He's got a good outfit on.
Back here.
Yeah, he's making you picture.
What are you
Yeah.
guys doing? Putting me on the radio? or
No, we're going
television?
to put you on television.
Oh,
While
yeah?
you're going to be
Okay.
on, you'll be beautiful.
Well, thank you
All
very
right.
much, lady.
Well, we'll try.
You're
I don't know if we
flattering,
can.
I can tell you.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know about Smart Dirt?
Yes.
And this tells you this registers Smart Dirt?
What this is our Green Seeker handheld, okay? So what you can use this for is you take this sensor and hold it over a plant, corn crop, a wheat crop, whatever you want to do, and you pull this trigger. When you pull the trigger, you're going to get a number. What this is measuring is NDVI, Normalized Differential Vegetative Index, okay? And what it does, you can use that number to then base fertilizer recommendations on your crop, right? So I can go out and take readings all across my field.
So you don't have to send off a soil sample? Is that what you're saying? Does this take the place of a soil sample?
I would not say it would take the place of a soil sample. It's just another tool that you can use for fertilizer recommendations. So this would be great for a scout, great for a farmer who wants to see how his crop's doing. You can compare it against how you can put a lot of fertilizer on one part of the field and then regularly fertilize other parts. You go to the good and get your rating and compare it with the other field, and you make fertilizer recommendations based on it.
You know what? You're a pretty good salesman. I'd like to have one of these, and I haven't even got a crop.
Sure, well, I tell you what, I can sell you one, and
No,
they're very
no, I
inexpensive.
thought maybe you'd give them away today. No?
I
No.
probably can't give it away, but I've got some big deals on
How
it.
much does it cost?
This unit here is $500. So in the grand scheme of things of what I'm selling, very inexpensive. We also sell auto steer. So we put a system on a tractor and you push a button and you drive the straight line. That's why when you see really, really straight rows, that's probably not a guy driving. That's probably a machine driving, and that's what I sell.
Okay. All right. He's a pretty good sale. Where are you from?
I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas. I work with Spectra Positioning out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. We've got a guy living in Dexter, Missouri, and we also have a gentleman living in Jackson, Tennessee that works with us. So we're all over the country selling this Trimble equipment. Trimble, precision auto steer, laser equipment, dirt moving equipment. We've got it all. We've got the entire Trimble line.
Austin,
And from where?
Blytheville, Arkansas.
Blytheville. And have you been to one of these farm auctions here in Kennett before?
Yeah, for about 20 years.
It's been, you come every 20, all right.
Every year.
Every year
Yeah.
for 20 years.
Yeah.
Now, what are you interested in buying today?
Everything here. But I can't afford to buy everything. But I want to buy everything out there.
And so, are you going out to the auction? Have you been out there?
I've been out there. I came in to warm up a little bit.
Did
now.
you buy anything out
Yes,
there?
I did.
What'd you buy?
2 combines and a tractor.
My word, this man, he doesn't fool around. How many acres you farm?
1,500.
1,500, all right. And you bought what, 2 combines?
And a tractor.
And a tractor.
Yes.
Were they good buys?
I thought so.
Okay, all
I
right.
hope so.
All right, good.
That's the excitement of buying something at an auction sale. You don't know what you're getting, right?
Well, yeah, all right. But if you've been coming 20 years, you must be kind of pleased with what you do get.
Always.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you much.
Okay.
Let me tell you, we've been at the farm auction, and I thought I knew what camouflage coveralls were, but I ain't seen nothing till you see the farmers. Some of the farmers that are walking around out here have the flusiest stuff you have ever seen. More power to them if it keeps them warm when they're out working. We hope you've enjoyed being with us to the farm show. It's kind of a treat, and what you learn is amazing.
Now 68, now 5, now 9, 69, 68, 5, now 9, 68, 5, to 9 down, 68, 5, to 9 down, 64 now, 5, 34, 5, 35, 7 and a half, 35, 7 and a half, 4,000, now 2 and a half, now 4, 7,000, now 75, now 8, now 5, now 9, to 9 to 95, to 9, down to 9,500, to 9 to 95, to 9,500, to 7 and a half, to 10, down to 97 and a half, to 10, 97 and a half, he's out, Kenny, 97 and a half. Set down 75, set down to 7,500, set down to 500, set down to 500, I got the bird to 7,500 to 2.